just give us like a brief introduction of yourself?
Towards there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my name is Melissa Polinar, and I am a singer-songwriter based in Texas, and I'm currently here for my first solo show here in San Francisco.
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing ever since I can remember, but my family has told me since I was 3, so I don't really know. That's still a mystery.
Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Pre-show rituals? Not really. It's weird. I think I just practice the songs really and drink a lot of water. I'm not really that superstitious or anything. I just kind of do it.
Can you describe your music?
My music is a little like, hollow. I play the guitar, so it becomes, acoustic pop. That's usually what they say. But I have a lot of influences with jazz, blues, and maybe even folk music a little bit. So I think, and then I grew up listening to the good old Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston type of thing. So I have that stuff in there too, I'm sure. So yeah, hollow.
How is your EP going?
My EP is currently, it's all tracked, so basically all the instruments, my vocals are there, I think, so far. And right now I'm just waiting on Jesse, the producer Jesse Barrera, to mix it and master everything. So he's working on a couple of projects, he's busy, so he's taking his time right now, but our projection for release is going to be end of November or early December. So I haven't really settled on a date yet, so hopefully I get that to you guys soon.
How was your stay in San Francisco?
I love the city. I love the moderate weather. And you guys think 80 degrees is really hot, but no. It's actually, it's really nice, and I love just the scenery too, like the buildings and architecture and everything. It's different, and I mean, this is not my first time in the Bay Area, but I always love visiting, so my stay has been pretty great.
If you could give any advice to kids who want to pursue a career in music, what would you tell them?
I would say practice like crazy. There's really no like weird formulas on how to get subscribers. I mean, I myself was just surprised that people were actually subscribing and tuning into my videos. I think for me, like, just practice a lot. I mean, because, when people say, like, people ask me how I figure out the chords, how I, sing harmonies, I figure out harmonies and all that stuff. I really don't know, like, why. Like, it's just because it becomes an instinct or it becomes like a gut thing when you do it a lot. And so there's really no formula, like special formulas for me to give to people who aspire to be singers. It's just you just do it and be persistent and follow your dreams that way. And you don't just follow your dreams by just like, oh, I want to be a singer and that's it. You have to put your legwork on it. I mean, sometimes it's not fun, but you gotta do it, kind of thing. So that's what basically I said the same thing in my previous interview too, because they kind of had a similar question, and so I think that's exactly what I said. Kind of.
Next question.
What's that?
How did you get started, like, actually deciding that you do want to be a singer, and, like, what keeps you going at it?
I think. I don't know what happened. Well, like I said, I've sang all my life, but I never really thought of it as a career really until high school, like sophomore year of high school. I just figured it became more of a hobby for me at that time. That's when I first wrote my first song, and I started playing at different like events, gigs, whatever, whether it be like school related or anything, everything. So I think that's when my pivotal kind of moment and said, I really want to do this. What keeps me going? A lot of support. You can't do everything on your own. Even though you're called independent singer-songwriter, there's really no such thing as an island. to have support from my friends, family. You know, if you don't get it from your family, you get it from somewhere else. If you don't get it from your friends, you get it from somewhere else. You know, and of course, personally, my faith. You know, like I'm a Christian, so I really do get strength from day to day just being close to God, and because it's really tough. You know, it's not daisies and roses all the time when it comes to this kind of thing, especially emotional musicians. So yeah, so just take it day at a time. You can't really plan anything ahead. You can't. I don't. You know, when people ask me, how do you see yourself in like 5 years? I don't really have an answer. I'm taking it a day at a time, taking it a week at a time. Plan a show next week. Shoot, let's do that. And I'm gonna focus on that. I'm not gonna worry about what am I gonna do next November, 2011. You know, so yeah. That's basically it.
If you could collaborate with just anyone.
Anyone? I would say Stevie Wonder. Very ambitious, but you know, I have a lot in my list. I have my little bucket list of like who I want to collaborate, whether to write a song or sing or share the stage or something. Oh, and also John Mayer. He's not bad.
Alright.
He's alright. Yeah, so there's a lot.
Does your culture influence your music in any way?
My culture. I would think so. Indirectly, maybe? I don't know. I think my culture as a Filipino influenced the direction of where I'm heading career-wise. I don't know, artistically. Like, you know, for this show, for example, and, you know, Asian, Filipino/Filipino sponsored events, I do that a whole lot more often. So, that's my phone again. It did the same thing for the previous one. Yeah, so I think my philosophy is that everything and anything can influence whatever it is. If you listen to an artist, I'm sure. I mean, I've listened to like so many artists. I'm sure they have influenced my songwriting or the way I would sing in a very indirect, subtle way. So we're not really original people. We're just derivatives of the previous generation or people around us. So, and part of it is being a Filipino. So I'm sure there's something in there. Hello, my name is Melissa Polinar, and you can check me out online. First site would be youtube.com/Melissa. No, sorry. Can you cut that?
Yeah.
Okay. youtube.com/mpolinar. MPOLINAR. Same thing goes with Twitter. Twitter.com/mpolinar. I am on Facebook as well. MySpace, but I don't know if people still go there. Yeah, and also I'm an IT